Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 310 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. That is me. Woo! You are joined by, oh my gosh, it is Josh. Hi.
Good morning.
I mean, not quite. It's knacked, isn't it, at the moment? Knacked, my friend, knacked.
Yeah, but when this goes out, it'll be good morning. I said good night, the one, right? And he said, well, no, technically it's good morning, so I feel like I can't win with you.
No, you can't. And we're joined by, of course, Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Woo! Yes, the dream team. The dream team is here. We've got no Lee this week, but
that's why it's the dream team. I'm sorry, Lee.
I mean, I couldn't hear him last week anyway. I tried so hard, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. No one else.
Rest in peace, Chester.
Indeed. No one else complained, but I was listening to it in the car, and every time Lee's voice came on, it was just a little bit quieter than everyone else, so I had to bump us up. But it meant that I was shouting at myself. So, I mean, you can't win, can you? You can't win. Right, gentlemen, how are we all? How are we? It's a nice evening. It's something.
I've managed to get a cold in the middle of summer, so that's how I am.
I mean, that's impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
Sure, it's just not hay fever.
No, it's definitely not hay fever. Like, I do suffer from hay fever. This is not hay fever. I feel like I've got, like, knives at the back of my throat.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's not hay fever. Hay fever's a bitch as well, isn't it? Here you go. Yeah. You're allergic to summer.
For me, it's you're allergic to the outside for 9 months of the year because I'm allergic to grass, tree, and fucking whatever the other one is, flower pollen.
People.
So I'm allergic to all three. Well, I mean, I'm socially awkward around people, so if that's an allergy, then sure.
Yeah, and then at winter you just get a cold anyway, so you might as well just stay indoors.
Yeah, I basically don't ever breathe through my nose.
Yeah. Just get rid of it. It's not needed anymore. It's like nipples on a man.
Ladies' man, Matt Quine.
That's it. Form an orderly queue. Oh dear. Right, gentlemen, we should probably do some knees.
Some knees.
We want to do some knees. Do we want to do? I'll tell you what. We do a little bit.
Whose knees are these?
That would be the worst segment on the.
Are we watching Naked Attraction?
Shittest game show ever, but we're going to do it on a podcast.
Yeah. We're just going to describe people's knees.
So this one has got 2 kneecaps.
Yeah.
And legs. And we can't tell you the colour of the skin because somebody will call us racist. So.
Surely it's not racist to describe the colour of someone's skin. Potentially my favourite bit of news of the week, but I can understand why I'm putting it first. So, Kramer have released a guitar, and it is called the Hot Dogger 84.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. So, Kramer have released a single pickup electric guitar that looks just as finger-licking good as it sounds. So, it's basically a yellow, what is it, the Pacer? Is it like the single pickup one?
It's a super strat.
I think so.
Yeah, super strat, single humbucker in the bridge, single volume, Floyd Rose system, maple neck, silly banana headstock, like full on like 80s drum machine, bright yellow with hot dogs, just hot dogs on the front. It's fantastic. It is amazing.
Why?
Right. So there's a story behind it. So
is the story somebody went into some sort of fever dream and came out and went, I know how to sell Kramers?
I mean, almost. So one of it says Kramer and guitar artist Ron's World. Last year's National Hot Dog Day, there is such a thing apparently. Had
like
teased
America.
Yeah, it's very much that, isn't it? So they teased the idea of this hot dog thing, and now it's reality. It comes as standard. The humbucker is a Duncan JB, so that's pretty damn cool. Yes, so to say, it's based on the Pacer model, 12-inch radius, C profile neck, like very, very, very fast. Oh, it's got a push pull as well for a series parallel tap. Nice. So this is fantastic. It's the most ridiculous guitar. However, it's like it will seem like a really good deal when I mention something a little bit later on today, which is not too far off this. So this one, they are the limited run actually. I think they're limited to like 950 of them. Oh no, there's not 75 units. So I was well off the mark.
That's a very different number.
It's a very different number. So 75 available at Sweetwater, nowhere else. But they are $999. So this is in dollars as well. So us UK folk won't be able to buy one.
Other than the headstock, that's kind of a dream spec for me. Floyd Rose, single pickup, volume knob. Like, I'm absolutely game with that.
But do you really want to be on stage with a yellow guitar with hot dogs on the front of it?
Well, I can up one, because when I went to see Atreyu, Dan Jacobs, who's a key sort of artist, he had it's like an Explorer, but like a smaller body but a bit sharper.
Yeah,
cool.
And he had the body hollowed out, and he had like sushi made in the guitar body, and it was all like bits of sushi and stuff like that. And I was like, that's fucking wicked.
So, didn't he used to be with ESP? And
yeah, because he had the white and red blood.
The blood splatter. That was like an Explorer shape, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's basically that, but it's been put in Microsoft Word and reduced by 25%.
and sushi-fied.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's genuinely awesome. I really liked it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? It'll turn heads, whether it's for the right reasons or the wrong reasons. It'll turn heads, and
it's not often you see a guitar done in that little numbers for that price. Because usually when it's like 75, you're talking like $6 or $7 grand. I'm looking at you, brands that begin with G
and F,
and F,
GF,
P.
Oh,
yes.
What? Yeah. What? Like,
so it's actually really good value, I reckon, for a limited run.
See, that's what I was thinking. Actually, it's as stupid as it is, and it's stupid. But as stupid as it is, it's actually pretty genius because it's a decent price.
You've missed National Hot Dog Day this year, though, because it's the third Wednesday in July, and we've had 3 Wednesdays this July. So you've got to wait a whole nother year for your guitar to be relevant.
What if you just go into a hot dog shop, though? Can you just turn up with it and they'll give you like a 10% discount?
Oh, I reckon, yeah.
You'd have to negotiate that with the hot dog place.
You can't just Karen your way in there and just demand
Look, hot dog, me want food.
I see,
Give me some of these. Give me some of these.
10% off. It's ridiculous that you're charging me anything for these. But shit. So I thought that was a pretty fucking good bit of news. That I loved it. The Kramer hot dog.
I'm down to clown with that.
I urge you to go look this up and keep that in mind when we talk about the F guitar with a similar spec later on, because it will seem a little bit more ridiculous.
Okay, I've just looked it on Sweetwater. I'm absolutely putting in a pre-order for that. That is fucking excellent.
It's hilariously bad.
It is.
I love it.
I mean, it's one of those where it's so bad it's good. It's come around full circle.
The Kramer logo looks like it's done in ketchup. That's fucking excellent.
I mean, Fender have got the spaghetti logo. Kramer have now got the ketchup logo. It's full circle, isn't it?
I love that. That's now my number one favourite guitar.
Indeed. Right, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I did last week, because I erroneously decided that the TC Vibrato, Vibraclone was coming out last week, and it weren't. It's coming out this week. So remember all that. That's all still relevant. Last week came out the K-Line Nightwolf, and I guffawed this one something rotten. It came out at 5:30 in the morning. rather than 5:30 p.m. So it came out a little bit.
You advertised that it comes out at 5:30 on a Friday, and it came out at 5:30 on a Friday.
It did. It didn't do very well for my analytics on my channel. It went off to a rocky start. It's recovered now, so we're all good. But it went off to a rocky start. Like, I think it had been up for like an hour and a half by the time I got up in the morning, and it was on like 4 views. And I get more. So like, I get more than that on the premieres. Like, I usually get about somewhere between about 7 to 10 people watching on the premiere. So it was off to a rough start. But like the sheer quality of this pedal has brought it through, and I'm cool with that. So it's a dual pedal. It's one of the dual pedals from the K line. Oh, I forgot what the series is called, but they've brought out a bunch of dual pedals that are a lot of the time part of it is a pedal that they've already released, and this one was one that I asked K-Line if they would send me, and it's basically half of it is the Pure Sky, which is their biggest selling overdrive, and is one of those pedals that I'm a massive advocate for.
Is that the Timmy clone?
It is the Timmy clone, yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically the U in a pedal.
Yeah, it really. Yeah. I've done the Canadian special edition purple one about a month before.
Yeah,
and so like I rushed through the Pure Sky bit because I've already kind of done it. And if you want to catch a full review on the Pure Sky, go to that video. But the other side is basically like a starved fuzz face. So it's kind of Velcro-y sounding fuzz face, and it's amazing. It's so good. It is one of those where you have to like crank the gain as well, because anything under like 3/4 gain makes it you get like kind of woolly and farty sounding. But the moment you push the gain up, it's good. It is good. And then it's got 3 controls on it, like 3 foot switches. The 2 obviously do the 2 effects independently. And then the middle one is an effect order switch.
Okay.
So
on a foot switch rather than a toggle.
On a foot switch. So on the fly, you can switch between having drive into fuzz or fuzz into drive. That
needs to be in every dual pedal going forward now.
You know it. Like, I thought that was a really wicked addition. Considering this pedal, I think, is about 50 or 60 quid. Like,
fuck off. That's mad.
you couldn't buy both of those pedals, like a K-Line Pure Sky and a K-Line Fuzz Face clone, for that price. They've managed to get it.
And an ABY pedal.
Yeah, yeah. Look, if you just bought those 2 pedals, you're probably looking very close to that. You're then talking a patch cable, or 2 patch cables and an ABY box. Now forget that. You've got it sorted all in this Nightwolf pedal. So I think it's worth it. Like, if you're looking at the Pure Sky, just go for the Nightwolf, because then you get an added fuzz face. And if you don't necessarily like fuzz all that much, you don't have to use it all the time. You can use just the Pure Sky one, and then the occasional, do I like fuzz? Yeah. And nah, not really. I'll just go back to the Pure Sky. So it's beautiful. And I really enjoyed doing a demo on that one. However, this week is the Vibra clone.
That we talked about last week. But you already know what it is.
Yeah. I'll let you know. It's really good. I like it. I really like it. But it is what it is. I also
you're going to get a Rotor Vibe at some point. You know, the Rotor Vibe like wah pedal.
Rotor Vibe? Who's this by?
Yeah. There's a Rotor Vibe, but it's in a wah pedal enclosure, so obviously you can control it with your foot.
I mean, that sounds fucking awesome.
Have you never seen that?
I have not, no. Who's that boy?
Oh, mate, you're missing out.
Is it Dunlop, and is it like got a red base and like a chrome top or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a red base and chrome on the top.
Yeah, I think I have seen that then. Oh, I need to look into that, don't I? Because that sounds right up my street.
I was going to say.
See, I wanted a phaser where rather than it being on an oscillator, it's on a treadle. So you can like manually select the amount of phasing it does.
Isn't that why they put them weird black things on the top, on the top of some of the Dunlop pedals? You could get like a black thing that you'd put on the top of a phase as a knob, so you can control it with your foot.
Oh yeah, like the knob surrounds.
Yeah,
Condons,
yeah.
as they're called here in the UK. Look, I went there. Okay, but yeah. I think they are designed that you can kind of adjust it on the fly with your tie. But I want full like treadle access, so that you can sweep through the amount of phasing and like find a particularly horrible notch within the phase and just stick it there and just really piss some people off.
Matt's just glad you haven't got a tremolo with it on the pedal.
That'd just be a volume pedal, wouldn't it? Simple.
Well, surely you just, if you're going to do an expression on a tremolo, you're not going to make it into the depth. Surely you'd make it the speed.
I suppose. But like, if it is the depth, then you've got speed built in there already. Just it's how fast you move your foot. Yeah. Yeah, that'd get
Well, you'd have to give it to a drummer if you wanted it really quick, wouldn't you?
Yeah. No one wants that kind of responsibility on a drummer.
They can't be trusted to count sometimes. They can't even do that properly.
Yeah, like a meme that's been kind of floated around recently is like the click that the drummer comes in at, and then the tempo that the singer actually sings the song. And
so I had a genuine conversation with a guy who was drumming this week where he said, "Is this song in 7/8?" And I'm like, "No, Dave, it's in 3/4." It's like, "No, it's in 7/8," and I'm like, "It's
Might be how you
in
drum it,
3/4." Here are the beats.
Yeah,
it's in 3. It's like.
So he's been sticking an extra kind of half beat.
It's not.
Well, he's been trying to work out why he couldn't work out what the drum beat was. It's because he's read somewhere that it's in 7/8, and he couldn't get that to fit with the song.
It's not Heart of Glass by Blondie, is it?
I don't even know what it was now. I can't remember.
Because if I remember rightly, there is one bar of 7/8 in Heart of Glass by Blondie. Like the bridge section is in 3/4, and then it just does a bar of 7/8 once.
That's
and
weird.
It does. Just
a real bastard.
Just to absolutely fuck with people.
Or it might be that it does 4/4 and then it does 3/4. I can't remember, but it does something where it's an absolute bastard.
Well, 4/4 and 3/4 is 7/8.
Yeah, but it's 4/4 for the majority of the song, and then does 3/4,
and then does 1 or 3/4.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
3/4 and 3/4 add 4/4 isn't 7/8.
Yeah, it is.
You don't. That's mathematically it might be.
7/8 is a bar of 4/4 and a bar of 3/4. That's what 7/8 is.
No, because you're talking. I'll tell you what, we're going to stop here because this is already getting nerdy enough. But we'll talk about it after the podcast.
It's the Fret Talk podcast, not the Gear Nerds podcast, or
that's not even gear or guitar. That's fucking
music
theory nerds.
Yeah,
and there ain't nobody listening to that podcast.
No. Get minus listeners.
And anybody that does listen to it are just stuck wearing glasses that just do constant math classes.
Hey. Right, let's do some more news. We'll talk about a little bit about some news more personal, more close to home. Is this week we saw in the Pedalboards of Doom group, and actually on his personal not personal Facebook, like the business Facebook.
Shop Facebook.
Yeah. There was a little story, was it, on the shop Facebook, and then the full post was put out in Pedalboards of Doom. This was by Tate FX, mentioning about how he'd had a good time at the Brighton show, like the pedal show, but despite having a great time and despite like really enjoying the people he's knows within the industry, and all of the people that he knows, and all of the places that he's managed to go with it all. That the past year and a bit, like the past kind of couple of years, especially since COVID, the sales have become less and less consistent. And he was throwing out he's thrown out to some advice within the group, like trying to figure out why, because he'd been seriously considering after like a pretty disappointing weekend sales wise at the show. He was saying, like, I'm getting to a point where is it worth it? Like, is it worth carrying on? And there were going to Pedalboards of Doom. You can read some of the comments about that, and if you've got your own thoughts and opinions about it as well, happily, like he's like really open to people's suggestions on this. But there was a load of people coming out of the woodwork and like throwing some real awesome praise on the pedals. Matt, you were one of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I basically just posted, look, since I've had the Anteras come through and the Raise the Dead, neither of them have dropped off my board. I've got a second Anteras that I picked up second hand off Josh. I've got a BMB which comes out now and again, but I don't use as often, and the Hot Coals, I just don't use that vintagey sound at the moment. So like the treble boosted sound. So haven't got it on boards, but I still have it. I mean, I think it's on this desk. It is. It's there. It's in my practice rig at the moment because I think his pedals are just there. Or certainly, I think most of them, I'm the target audience. They do the sounds that I'm looking for. They are also idiot proof. I think it's one of the strongest things he's got going is they're not the things that. One of the things that I don't get is Thorpe came out about the same time as Stewart, and has obviously grown in a bigger way, and I just don't understand it. I get that, you know, his pedals are aimed at a different market because you've got like 74 knobs on some of them, but I just
don't think you've seen many Thorpe pedals, to be honest.
No, they've got like 6 to 10 knobs on some of them.
Yeah,
ridiculous, and they've got fucking dip switches coming out of your ears, and just Stewart has done just good quality, different versions of classic vintage sounds. I think for the most part, when you think of his pedals, and I think he does it in a far better way than somebody like JHS who's doing something very similar. But I do get and you know I'm terrible for it. I think all but one of the pedals I've bought off him, I've bought B stock.
Yeah.
Because I'm a cheapskate and I can't help but take a bargain.
You're talking to two Brummies. We are the kings of cheapskates.
Yeah.
So and I think that was part of the feedback was, you know, that some people have considered that maybe his pricing strategy is a little bit off, and I can see why his pedals are the price that they are. And you know, it's like you were saying, like somebody was like, "Oh, wasn't the Razor Dead like 50 quid cheaper at some point?" And he's like, "Yeah, but that was when it was a sticker on a plain enclosure, and now it's like a proper, you know, it's a proper properly finished pedal." And you know, like that was also 5 years ago, and part prices were a lot different, you know, pre-COVID than they are now. And I don't know what the solution is, but like I would always advocate for Stu's pedals. Like anybody asks for anything along the lines of an SD1 or a Tube Screamer, I would suggest look at the Anteras, because it is something that's doing that style of pedal, but in a different way with the clean blend, which makes it usable on its own. Like I wouldn't ever use a Tube Screamer into a clean amp because I just think the sound is awful. But I would use an Anteras into a clean amp because the addition of the blend and the changes that he has made to, I know it's more based on the SD1 than the Tube Screamer, but they're both very similarly voiced pedals, aren't they? That they're that mid-rangey, upper mid-range kind of, you know, pedal that's aimed at that kind of market. Whereas I think the Antares makes it usable into a clean amp. Whereas I don't think you can say the same about either the SD1 or the Tube Screamer. I just don't like those sounds into clean amps. Whereas the Antares, you can do that, but also it will do. I use mine as at the moment as a crunch channel, so I run mine into the front of my hotcake.
Yeah.
When I'm playing into the Vox to make the hotcake, because I use the hotcake as like a light drive, and then fatten it up with the Antares. But I've also used it as a lead boost. I've used it as my main kind of rhythm drive. Like I've used that pedal in so many different ways, and I bought a second one off Josh because I'll probably end up having one sound for my crunch channel and one sound for my lead boost come from that, because I think the best lead boost I ever had was when I was using the Antares, but I was finding I was using it more as a crunch channel, which and I like the sound so much that the more I had the pedal switched on, the better a gig felt like it was going.
Yeah. And that's it, isn't it? If it's one of those pedals that can make the difference between a good gig and a great gig, then it's worth the admittance price alone, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean,
I think some people can't money's tight for a lot of people at the moment. I think everyone's struggling with, I don't want to get all political, but lack of pay rises, blah blah blah. We're not that sort of podcast. I think people probably haven't got the affordable luxury to be able to realistically buy pedals of his budget at the moment. Which is understandable, but when you do get them the money, Christmas present, birthday present, what have you, you are getting a very solid product for the price. But I just think at the moment everyone's struggling to find the money for that.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to weather out, isn't it? Like you go, it's like it's not the market for it at the moment, but how long do I hold on, basically? And you can understand like where he's coming from. That he's pretty in a pretty decent paid job. He earns more than enough doing his day job to be able to like live a happy life. And the pedal thing was very much a passion project where he like has done revision after revision after revision to try and make those perfect pedals. And
he's done work for like Wes Borland. If he's doing work for people like, say Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit, then, he knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. And like people come to him as well, like other pedal manufacturers. I won't name any names just in case I'm stepping on anyone's toes. But I know of people who have been making pedals and say, "Oh yeah, I asked Stuart about this because he's so knowledgeable." So it would be a really like a really great loss for the
fold.
Yeah, it'd be a really great loss for the industry, especially like the British kind of boutique market. If a titan such as Stuart would close his doors, that's saying like other people of that kind of ilk could then also like possibly be under threat, and it's a scary and slippery slope. It's one that I hope doesn't come to fruition. Right.
We've obviously we all support him and hope it works well and that things do pick up for him again. Like you're saying, finding British, kind of pretty much handmade pedals aren't exactly the most common thing out there at the moment.
Yeah, well, finding good ones because during lockdown, especially, like every other Tom, Dick, and Harry was like, "Oh yeah, like I'll start up a pedal building business. I'll buy a couple of PCBs in from X, Y, and Z, and then I'll start up my
own." It's not the same, Jim.
Yeah, but it was that, and like a lot of those guys have folded now because they realise it's a lot of fucking work. It's a thankless task. Like it's a really, really steep curve to kind of break through the market. and then offering something which is a bit more unique, like which offers the market something which isn't just, oh, here's another green style overdrive. Oh, here's just another like standard fuzz face. It's like all of his versions of those are like his little tweaks of, this is what I found was the shit bit about those pedals. I'm gonna fix that for you. So like they are some really interesting takes on it. Anyway, let's move on, gentlemen, because like we're a podcast. We need to get some whoop back in the podcast. So, Josh, tell us about your adventures this week with a certain iconic amplifier of the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yes. So I have a video going live tomorrow on Pedalboards of Doom, where I have revisited and kind of reminisced on an amp of the way I worded it yesteryear.
Yeah.
And it was a Line 6 Spider.
Okay.
And this was never a video at one point, and then I was just scrolling through the Cortex cloud because the app had been had an update, and I was just like, okay, let's have a look through the changes, and I was like, oh, someone's done a neural capture of the Line 6 Spider on insane mode, and I was like, and
I mean, you'd be a fool
there's
not
now
to.
like, yeah, obviously, and there's like they've added like a game bar, so you can see like how many, if it's like 10 red, 10, it's like full gain. If there's one, it's like your 2 rock style or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just like full red, and I was like, yeah, I'm down, let's go, let's do this. So
Yeah.
I downloaded it and played through it, and I was like, okay, this is actually not as bad as I remember it being. And that was when the video kind of started. I was like,
Yeah,
we need to revisit this.
the light bulb moment.
Yeah. Because it sounded like we've all seen the memes. Let's be honest. We've all know how bad they can sound. And I used to own one, and I will fully put my hands up that I put it on insane mode and scooped out the mids and boosted the gain to fuck as to much it just sounded like a wasp farting down a microphone. And I was really impressed actually with how good it sounded in the end.
Yeah.
I didn't do any post EQ. I didn't, fiddle with the frequencies. All I literally did was put the capture on, left it stock, didn't tweak it, and just added some delay and some reverb. And honest to God, watch the video because the results will surprise you. They really will.
Indeed. Yeah, I think a lot of us growing up at that time had some form of arachnophobia based solely on those amps.
Well, my intro tag to the video was, I said that if you haven't heard of this pedal, owned it, or even played through it, then I said you're lying to yourself, because I think everybody at some point has played through one or has heard one in the flesh.
Oh, yeah.
Can I speak up and say I've never seen an actual spider, let alone heard one in the flesh?
I mean, that's...
Do they have guitar stores on the Isle of Man?
No, not really.
One. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, we had none for a while. But yeah, no, I've never seen a Line 6 Spider in the... Sorry, that's a lie. I've seen the head of the valve, but that fell off the back of a pickup truck in a field when I was at a festival, but I never saw it used.
I mean, that's probably the best you could hope for.
But I've never, I've never heard a Line 6 Spider in the flesh.
Well, now is your opportunity, because I hear that this tone capture is very, very accurate.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go.
Who has a 1,500 quid amp modelling capturing thing and thinks, I know what would sound great, something I can probably buy off eBay for 25 quid?
Yeah.
But in all fairness, I must admit, in terms of what you can do on the quad Cortex and with the app, is like sharing it on there. Like, I'm not going to humble brag, but 2 of my profiles and scenes, whatever you want to call them, that I've made are the most popular ones on there. I'm just going to put that out there.
I'm a bit of a big deal,
But, if somebody scrolls across that and enjoys it and thinks, okay, that sounds good, you're probably going to get a follow on, a follow on there off a few people and boost your presence with that. But I must admit, I would shout out the guy that made the capture, but I can't remember his name. So
that really speaks volumes about how it raises your profile.
Well, because I just downloaded it, thought, I'll stick it in the library and maybe I'll use it one day, and never intended that I was going to make a video with it at all. Yeah. But it was just that good.
Yeah, and I think just for the sake of curiosity, it's worth doing a profile in it, just because, why not? If you've got the opportunity to profile any amp, you might as well go, oh, remember that amp? Let's see what it sounds like 10 years, 15, 20 years.
Shall I send you my Ibanez practice amp that came, 10-watt practice amp that came with my fucking Ibanez Geo starter pack?
I mean, this would be brilliant if they started profiling. Really.
And do you remember you used to get the Argos style catalog amps that just had come on like a hinge, and it was 5 watts, and all it just had like a gain knob or something.
Yeah. So I had to use those for a period of time, and there was one way of getting I'm not going to say a good sound, but it was a usable sound out of it. And you had to, it was a really, really weird EQ trick that you did on it. It was cut all of the treble off, put all of the mid and all of the bass on, and then run the gain at maximum. And it would get a kind of, almost mid-rich kind of tube screamery sound coming out of it, rather than fizzy B farts. So there was a way of doing it. You negated the shitness of the speaker by really cranking the EQ. I can't remember the trick, but it was if you looked at the EQ, you'd go, "There's no way that's going to sound any good." But it was the way of making it sound the best. They were horrendous. But I want profiles of those kind of things, like a profile of the little Fender Frontman 10,
or was it Fender Champion or whatever it was called?
Oh, the Champion's all right. Like the little BB Blaster, which had Beef, Tweak, and Enjoy or whatever it was on it. Which they were just fucking horrendous. But I want profiles of these so that you can really get that
authentic shit tone.
Yeah. Just hear how far we've come along.
The Quad Cortex is the pinnacle of amp modeling technology. Sounds like shit, mate.
Yeah, getting it to sound the worst. But running really shit amps in stereo. Having a stereo patch with your fucking Fender Frontman on the one side and your fucking 5-watt Argos amp on the other.
I must admit, part of me was tempted to put in this signal chain if it was to put a Metal Zone in front of it.
I mean, that's the follow-up video, surely. But yeah, it's one that you definitely should be checking out. It's only a short video, and it's 4 or 5 minutes of pure nostalgic, just gnarliness.
And I've inserted memes into the video as well, so you
have, you definitely have. Right, let's have a look at what time we're on, because it really depends on what news we're going to go for next. Go on, we're going to do it. I want to bring this one up. No one else wants me to bring this one up, but I want to bring this one up. So, Fender are doing. I mean, you can hear the eye roll. It's brilliant. So, Fender are opening a store in Tokyo, like the flagship store in Tokyo, and to celebrate it, they are doing a run of special edition Acoustasonics. Now, the Acoustasonic.
No, this one isn't. This one isn't too bad actually.
Yeah, so we've got some more Fender news later on. The Acoustasonic, not a very good guitar. I mean, it has got a following and they're probably pretty well built. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's like a badly built guitar.
But it's pointless.
Yeah, it's...
It's a well-made thing that doesn't need to exist.
Yeah, it's a bit like the Reliant Robin. Like, it works.
What? I've never known a Fender to be compared to a Reliant Robin.
Well, like in terms of, like, if you want a car, you're not buying a Reliant Robin, are you? Like, because it's a free-wheeled, basically bicycle with a fiberglass. Like, you could drive it on a bike license, but it's not very good for people who like motorbikes because it's like basically like a
car,
a rolling coffin. But it's not like it's not a car and it's not a bike. It kind of sits in this weird.
Yeah, it's a perfect analogy because it's not an acoustic guitar and it's not an electric guitar. It's somewhere in the middle and does a shit job of both.
Yeah. Like it's not a very good electric guitar because it's not versatile enough to be an electric guitar. It doesn't sound enough like an acoustic to be a good acoustic guitar. It's kind of the most compromise on both, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so the Acoustasonic for us on this podcast is pretty much a shit thing. And we've almost universally gone on record as to say, look, guitars with graphics on the front, not for us. However,
oh, of course, because it's Japanese, isn't it? So
yeah,
is it going to be full of weeb stuff?
No,
I can't call it hentai, can I?
It would be fucking brilliant if it was just like
covered in
fucking
tits.
animated.
Hatsune Miku with an inbuilt Miku pedal.
Oh shit, man! I kind of want that to be the thing. So like Fender Japan have gone the different route for this. They haven't gone like full on like schoolgirl / demon. Yeah, like all kinds of wrong. Yeah, they've gone very very traditional. So they've gone like traditional Japanese art. So there's like a Mount Fuji, there's like cresting waves, and there's another one which I can't remember off the top.
I would buy the waves one as just to have some art on the wall. I think in a studio or something like that. I think it would be really nice.
You know it. You absolutely know it. Oh yeah. So we've got what have we got? So we've got Mount Fuji, we've got Tama, and then we've got the cresting waves. All of these would be absolutely brilliant art pieces. I think they look absolutely just phenomenal. They almost, I'm saying almost here, almost make the Acoustasonic worth buying. Almost.
I mean,
Nile Rodgers, is it Nile Rodgers? I think he's a big advocate for them, isn't he?
There's a couple of people that are, but I look at these and I go, do you know what I'd do with that? I'd take the neck off it and hang it on the wall.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, what you should probably do is just find the artwork.
Buy a print of the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think what this has inspired me to do is because I like the Crested Waves one, is just find a piece of art which has got that kind of style crested wave. Oh, there was a wicked one. There was one that was like a Pokemon crossover, and it had the crested wave and then Lugia the other side in that kind of style, and it looked amazing. And like the internet has not served it up to me since. It was on like an advert, and I was like, "Fuck! I probably should have bought that."
I mean, if we're talking about things we've been up to this week and Pokemon, I'm going to show you something absolutely hideous and hilarious at the same time now.
Oh, why have you got a Voltorb tattooed on your bollock, Matt?
I have. So I've been wearing Crocs because they're really comfortable, and my partner bought me some Croc decorations that are Pokemon.
Nice. Is that a cricket tune on that one? On the
No.
one of the
Where are we looking here?
bottom. So you got Squirtle on the toe of the one. What's on the other side? Oh, is that a Charizard?
It's Charizard.
Charizard,
Oh, good.
Eevee,
Nice.
Haunter, Ghastly,
Shiny Rattata
Mew.
because it's pink instead of purple.
I was going to say,
We've got Mew, Mewtwo,
Mewtwo.
Psyduck, and two
what's that
Pikachus.
top right one
They're-
on the left foot? Whatever it is.
They're both on the outside of the foot for both. It's Pikachu.
Okay.
One's wearing Ash's hat.
I've
Yeah.
got like so much of my Pokemon Go storage is based on Pikachu's in various
Pikachu's
hats.
hat.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that's how they get you. I'm now at the point where I can't buy any more storage. And
What have you maxed out the storage?
yeah, 6,300. And I
Jesus.
shit you not, probably over 1,000 of those are Pikachu's with hats.
Well, why don't you just get rid of some of the Pikachu's? Surely you've got duplicates of the ones with hats.
I do, but you know, they're there now. They're there.
Is that what you tell yourself to get to sleep every night? There.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, will I ever use them? No, I won't. But hey-ho.
Oh, do they serve any function? No, they don't.
No, they are wasting space in my like digital online box. It doesn't exist. If I switch the app off, it's not there. Like it doesn't exist. It's not a problem, right?
I found a Mew Pokemon card on the floor.
You did. It's bad to fuck, isn't it? It is really bad. But it was like a quite decent one. It was like an EX Mew, was it?
I think it was a V.
Mm.
It was a V.
Was it a V?
It's a Pokemon card. I haven't collected. I haven't seen one since 1999.
Shit, man. Like,
Well, these ones didn't exist in 1999. We
yeah,
didn't have EX and V and V Star and V Max and
yeah. Back then, when like 30
Rapid
damage
Strike,
was a
yeah.
good solid attack, and now you're talking like,
well, Charizard was the highest HP, and I think he had 110.
yeah, yeah, like scrub level shit can get rid of that these days. Like basic bitch common cards could just dispatch a Gen 1 Charizard with no problems.
Yeah.
Because like his attacks were like you need to load it with like 4 energy or something.
Yeah,
It was really expensive to use it.
but don't worry because the 151 is coming out in the UK in September, which means you can get the original 151 in a single Pokemon set,
Nice.
but they're not, outdated, and Charizard will probably have more than 110 health.
Yeah, 1 million HP. Mwah.
And I can't bloody wait. Not that I'm a nerd or anything.
I think it's no surprise here that we're all fucking nerds. Right, Matt, you've done some gigs this week, haven't you? Let's talk. Let's talk.
I've done a fair few gigs over the I had quite a long period off at the start of the year, and then I had the rush of TT, and then I had a couple of weeks off, and I think I've done 3 gigs in the last 2 weekends, and I've got another 3 gigs in the next 2 weekends. So I'm just gigging it all over the place at the moment.
Right on.
Yeah, just it was my first pub gigs as well. Outside of TT, I don't think we've done pub gigs since since July last year. So to get back doing the pub scene,
Yeah.
I really enjoy it because you get to play the music for you rather than for the party. So for a party, we'll always change up the set list. We'll drop the blues stuff because nobody particularly wants to hear me shred to Red House. Nobody wants to hear me play Red House.
I want to. Yeah.
At a wedding or a corporate party.
I mean, yeah, no one wants to hear a song about you fucking off with her sister
Yeah.
to the newly married couple.
So yeah, we get to do things like that, and we get to end with Freebird, and it's not in TT week, so it's playing it inside and just
Yeah.
just had some really good gigs, and we got some really good feedback. So the first on Friday we played somewhere we'd never played before, and the lady wouldn't let us leave without booking us in for another gig.
Nice.
So clearly went down quite well, and we've already got another. So we were there, and we're there again next month. But she was like, "Yeah, no, we need to get you in at least one more time before the end of the year. So let's get that booked in." So, and then we played another venue, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, can we get you for 2 more Saturdays before Christmas?" So we're like, "Yeah, okay, let's work something out." So yeah, gone down really well, and it was just a good weekend. Managed to get decent tone, which I usually struggle with in pubs because I usually stand too close to my amp, so I have to try and not squeal. But managed to get enough distance that I could not just get the horrible squealy noises. So
I'm imagining it just you squealing, going while playing the guitar.
No, I mean it's more like
That's what I was thinking.
When, when you put you're coming into a lead break. And you haven't been playing beforehand, you step on your lead boost a little bit early.
You wince, yeah.
But everybody in the room just winces because it goes rather than.
No, I guess we're going without lead boost today, and we just, you hear me if you hear me.
Yeah. Whereas, I managed to not have those issues, which was good.
Yeah.
But just having fun playing, not buying anything because I'm an adult and I need to sell things to buy because there's no fucking room in this house anymore.
Mate, you're preaching to the choir here, my man. I definitely, 2 guitars ago, I should have sold something.
Well, I was showing guitars to my missus and she was like, where are we going to put them? Because she's obsessed with buying plants. And my response to her looking at plants in Tesco's or in B&Q or wherever we are, it's like, yeah, but where's it going to go? And she's now started doing that with like guitars and pedals and amps. So I'm like, look how cool this looks. And she's like, yeah, where's it going to go? And I'm like, I can't answer that question.
Yeah, you've got a fair point. It's considerably
taking ownership. I'm taking ownership of an amp on Saturday, and I still don't know where the fuck I'm going to put it.
Yeah, we've all been there. But so I've actually listed a couple. I've listed one of the Haydens because I don't need 2 Haydens and the Marshall and the Vox and the dead Vox and the dead Fender and the dead Hughes and Kettner and the other dead Fender. So.
But use an amp tech, fix them.
These are ones that are outside of my technical ability, so I'm sticking them in the back of the van and taking them to the UK.
Switch the tubes in it, and it's still not working.
I've done the power amp valves, and it don't work, so
it's
I'm
still
stuck.
Fucked. Yeah, this amp is officially fucked by the official amp tech certification here.
But I'll end up I'm in Liverpool in the van in September, so I will put the amps in the back of the van and see if somebody else who actually knows what they're doing can have a look at them.
That's going to be a big haul.
We got to Liverpool for the day.
I mean, that is much more doable, than, shall we say, other excursions which are currently on the cards.
Well, I mean, the problem with Liverpool, though, is Dawson's is closed, so is there any big music store in Liverpool left?
No.
Is there not a PMT?
As far as I'm aware.
I thought PMT was in, Warrington or, out towards Manchester.
Same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, just like Birmingham and London are the same thing.
Well, yeah.
You dirty Southerners. I mean, it's probably not. It's probably more like saying Peterborough and Birmingham are in the same place.
Yeah, you could do that.
It's not saying Leicester and Birmingham are in the same place.
Well, they are. They're in the middle bit.
Yeah. Suppose they are. Right, gentlemen. I think we've teased it long enough. Fender they made an announcement kind of last week. Well, the Blink-182 frontman made an announcement last week, and Fender have followed by legitimizing. I think we might already have Josh's opinion on this one. So they've legitimized his claims here. So Tom DeLonge had a photo of himself with his old signature, which was single humbucker, single volume hardtail Strat in surf green, I think it was.
Yep, it is.
So that was his original Fender signature. He's obviously been through things since he went to Gibson for a while with a 339, come back to Fender for a Starcaster not so long back. But now it looks like he's back with the Strat, and they've agreed on this one. It is happening. So the specs of this one is it's an older body paired with a maple neck with a 9.5-inch radius slab rosewood fretboard, 22 medium jumbo frets. It's hardtail with block saddles, and it's got a Duncan Invader, I believe, in the bridge.
Yep. Right.
So let's compare that to the spec of the sausage guitar.
Well, it's better than the sausage guitar already because it's got a hardtail. And that's what everybody is missing. Like, I know that in our group we've been saying, why don't you buy a fucking Squire Strat and stick an Invader in it? But you're missing the point of this one will stay in tune, whereas a Squire Strat with a fucking floaty trem won't.
Deck it, and it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to faff around decking it.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Mim one is hard. So there's no you don't like. It's a hard tail, so it doesn't float.
Yes. Yeah. So this, they are asking $1,300.
It's made in Mexico, by the way, as well, because we didn't mention that.
Okay, it's made in Mexico, which I assume, like the Kramer, I don't think it said where it's made.
It'll be Indonesia.
Yeah, it's probably not. It's not going to be American. But it might be, consider it's $999.
No,
Well,
it won't
I don't know.
be, surely.
It might be Indo. But yeah, Indo and Mim. But like £1,300 for a single pickup. And it's not even, like, this doesn't even have the like fancy...
Get a Squire, get a single Duncan Invader, get the body refinished, and you've done it for less than half of the same fucking price.
That would be much less than half price, yeah.
But it wouldn't be a hardtail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not advocating for it. I think it should be £500. Like, it's a single pickup fucking maple neck Strat with a hardtail.
And the biggest thing about this is obviously it's the biggest fucking cash grab since Kiss did their second end of world tour or whatever they fucking call it. But if people will buy it and
Back in
then
the
they'll
90s.
stick it on reverb for $3,000.
7th or 8th, like final end world tour part 3. But yes.
Yeah, people will buy it and stick it on reverb for $3,000.
But you're going to struggle because there's 4 colours and they're not limited.
Yeah. So they're available. So, I mean, one thing is that people have been moaning that
there hasn't been one of these.
The original run. Like, because even like the Squire versions of the DeLong Strats, or is it people that have converted Squires to DeLong Strats?
I think it's converted.
People have converted.
They're like, they ask ridiculous prices for that, which is stupid. Like the original ones, you just can't get for love nor money because like they were a limited run and they ask a ridiculous price. So actually, there's a market for it. People are after them.
People still list the Epiphones for like £1,500 plus, and I'm like, you're fucking high.
Yeah, the 339. Yes, it's like I know there are people out there who want it. I think probably it's going to be scratching an itch of Mr. Gower. He's probably one of the people who'll be like, "Yeah, this is my thing." But it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's a single pickup guitar.
It's
a lot of money.
not like the original one. I think was Mexican as well, but I think they were a lot more reasonably priced at the time.
Yeah,
like I know that we're getting into the realms of Mexican guitars being £800-900, and the signatures being 1,300 or whatever this is. But
it's got one pickup.
It's a single pickup Strat.
It's got one pickup. It's got one like volume control. There's
I mean, the thing to think about for me is, would you rather this or pay £400 less for HSS Nick Schecter and just use the bridge pickup?
I mean, yes.
I'll be honest, I don't even know who Nick Johnson is, and I'd rather have the Schecter.
I've got a signature model, and I don't really know who Nick Johnson is. Like, I've heard a few of his playing of his own guitar when it was first released, but I don't know any of his music. But it's a cracking signature model.
He was one of these guys who was kind of coming about when Chapman was becoming more popular online, and Nick Johnston's just tone and feel is phenomenal. He is absolutely fantastic. Like, I've listened to some of his like his solo stuff. It's instrumental, like rock kind of fusion-y stuff. It's fine. It's like instrumental guitar music is a bit wank. So it is what it is.
Says the man who bums Yngwie Malmsteen.
But like the majority of his stuff isn't instrumental. It's 80s, like shit 80s rock, because it's written by a man who at the time, and probably still has quite a tentative grasp of the English language. So like the lyrical content of his material was all very like my first metaphor.
Well, if there's words like slut in the in the Swedish language, I don't think he's going to be using that very much.
If there's what, sorry?
Slut in the Swedish language.
As
demonstrated by Mr. Lee Alexander earlier today.
Yeah.
Then, you're not going to be doing much with it in Swedish, are you?
No. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a guitar. It's a guitar. I mean, we were getting antsy about like the Brad Paisley signature, which was, I think they were like $999, or they were just above $1,000, and that was like
the Jim Root ones. I think are a bit less than that for the Mexico ones.
Yeah, and you're getting more like with the Brad Paisley, you were getting like the twisted telly pickup, and you were getting like nitro finished neck and body. I think this is just. It's really hard to justify, isn't it? But are we the people?
Fucking hideous.
I mean, I don't mind the aesthetic of it. It's got that classic Blink-182 look to it. It is what it is, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
But then again, they were asking, what's it, like £400 for their tickets in America or something like that. So, it says a lot about them.
Well, it's not them that gets to set the prices anymore, is it? All of the tickets were done through Ticketmaster, who control the prices on everything now. So they didn't get to choose what the ticket prices were.
Yeah.
Did they not? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's all basically they license it out to the ticket sales companies, and they set the prices based on the demand, basically based on how many people are on the website when the tickets go live. Which is why the Taylor Swift like base tickets were like £1,200 over here.
That is, that should be illegal.
Yeah. Somebody should have thought about regulating these things, but you try talking about regulation and fucking Tories get a bit antsy.
I think this is probably a good place to end the podcast, because we're getting a little bit political at the moment.
Oh, sorry, did I say?
No, we're not wrong. Like, it's not wrong.
You said the T word.
Like they're bastard scum, but it's a good place to end the podcast. So, thank you once again, listeners, for making it this far. You're amazing. Internet high five. Yeah.
That was his dick hitting the table.
I mean, if the glove fits, then acquit.
Don't acquit. Don't acquit. No, it's if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Not if the glove fits.
Okay.
It would be if the glove fits, don't acquit.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, don't acquit. I mean, he did it.
What? Who said that? Oh wait, he did. What?
I think it was a ghost. Ooh,
Well, you wrote my favorite thing.
Yes.
My favorite thing about that is he wrote a book called "If I Did It."
Yeah.
Lost the rights to that, and her family have put "If" in 12 font, and "I Did It" in 72 font, and released.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
Yeah, some really up to date political commentary there for you on the O.J. Simpson murder.
cutting edge, like on the precipice of the news.
You said we're not topical.
Fuck's sake. Right, yes. So thank you, listeners, for making it this far. I'm going to extend a extra special thank you to our Patreon backers, who are awesome people. And for as little as $2 a month, you can be awesome too. Woohoo! They are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Cheftone Effects. We've got Mr. Andrew Bimpson of The Rising of the Lights. We've got Mr. Doug Christ of the 37 Effects podcast. No, it's not. Of 37 Effects, of the Masters of the Cinematic Universe podcast, and the Just Surprise Me podcast. We've got the two bestest of buddies. We've got Mr. Hugh Erection and my cock's long. My cock's long. My cock's. Oh, thanks, Matt.
Yes, it is. Yes,
thanks for that validation. Oh, got him. Who have we got after my cock's long? We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher, Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gare of the Tone Jerks podcast. We've got Mr. Ross Philpott, and we've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Oh, I didn't do Brian Gare's shout outs, did I? Did I not? Tone Jerks podcast, Second Button podcast, Off the Rails.
We've both got ADHD, which means we don't have any short-term memory, so asking us what you've just said is not a good idea.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Yeah, just like insert it yourselves.
Short-term memory. I was thinking about rainbows and butterflies.
Indeed. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. Compromise that moves us along. I'm quoting Maroon 5 here, aren't I? Oh, shit. Like, it's definitely, you guys are thinking about it.
I was trying to, it is Maroon 5.
Will be loved, isn't it?
She will be loved.
I mean, she will be. She will be. Yeah. I am Budget Pedal Chap. You find me at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. YouTube, of course, is the home to the No Talk or Tone series, which this week features the TC Electronic Vibra clone. Boom.
Finally.
And I think next week, by popular demand, it might be the K-Line Mariana.
Sorry, where can we find you?
At Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads.
We've got him on Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter, like not shitter Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is now X.
Yeah.
That's not going to last forever, is it? That. Yeah. So, Matt, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads at heel_MacQ.
Cool. And Josh, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Threads at the Corona Mortis, and you can also find me on YouTube at Josh Castle TCM.
We're all on Threads. What happens? Like this, we're on the cutting edge. We can make commentary on OJ there. Yeah. Oh no! The intro music's playing. What's going on?
I can hear our intro.
I thought I could hear that in the background. I was like, what the hell?
The intro music.
Like initially, I thought it was actually the fucking Top Gear theme. Yeah, you know the really bad cover of the Allman Brothers song.
Yeah. I mean, let's not make any parallels there because I don't want to be paying out to the Allman Brothers. Oh dear.
No.
That was really fucking loud as well.
Yeah, we could hear it.
Right, from myself, you'll hear it properly in a bit, listeners. So, bear with us. So, from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. From oh my gosh, it is Josh, and from Mr. McQuine. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Robert.
Bye.
I don't know why I suddenly got.
Why were you?
Wizard from Solo.
Did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on Earth? It's pasteurized before you can even see it.
Wait, I mean, we're having that one. We're having that one.